10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hi everybody, how you doing? Stephen Mayer here. Okay, the podcast here, some folk were talking about certain things they wanted me to talk about, and we're just waiting for a podcast coming through to get done there, but the person's in a wee meeting now, and then we'll get tore into that. Fear. Some folk were asking today something on fear, and a couple of folk had actually put on it, fear, let's just say for talk's sake, your first fight. When I had my first fight, was that fear? Of course it was fear. Everybody feels fear. You get the fight or flight situation for there. We're not going to get into like massive technical data for there on what it is, but fight or flight. I'm either going to go that way or am I going to go that way, It's quite good because fight or flight, I always remember reading a thing or watching Customato, who trained Mike Tyson, saying, about the coward and the hero. What makes a coward and what makes a hero? The two men, the two women, feel the exact same when they walk into a situation, whether it be the boxing ring or whatever for there. It could be any sport, right? But the two people, two individuals, right? And it's what makes one stay and what makes one turn and go. One becomes a hero and one becomes the coward for there. So the moral of the story is that no matter what, is both people genuinely feel scared when it might be, anything sports, an individual or whatever. It could be any sport at all. But the two people feel the exact same. So my first fight was a weird one for there, I must admit. I've been training for a while in the sport, and nothing was fighting didn't really come into my head. It wasn't really coming off as such for there, but it was weird. It was. I remember, my coach saying to me, "Right, look, got a fight coming off. It's going to be Motherwell, this and that, and it's going to be, it's a big entourage here with Master Sken and things like that. For the Sitnerong camp, I fought under Sitnerong, which is Sitnerong International, I think you call that for there. And no Master Sken now, but Grandmaster Sken, an exceptional Thai boxing instructor, without a doubt. Amazing to watch this guy. Amazing to watch this guy and amazing to be in this guy's company. It is unbelievable. It's not just a sport, to Master Sken. It was a religion, 100%. So anyway, training for the first fight. I'd done my running, my pad work, my sparring and things like that. And you're preparing yourself for it, And weight-wise, I only ever fought at two weights. And it was welterweight, which was 10.5 stone, and light middleweight, 11 stone 2. They were two weights I mainly fought at. I didn't fight at any other weight for there. It's weird because I was 9.5 stone for a long time and I couldn't get up in weight, just couldn't do it. And then one day it just happened, bump up there, and that was it. But I was doing a lot of cardio. But anyway, I was getting older. But my first fight coming up, and I remember I got one day and a date. You see, when you're given a date, boom, something just hits you in here. Something's like, well, this is it, You are going to share the ring with somebody else, and this person could be the next Mike Tyson, whatever, blah, 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 the one that really goes out there and does it, and that could be a stupid stepping stone for this person. Nobody knows that in the fight game. Nobody knows that. But do you know what? I remember the build up to the fight, and no knowing cause and effect then, but I know cause and effect now because of my personal development. But there was a lot of cause and effect. And one of the cause and effects, which was really weird, was the bell. See, when I used to hear a bell in a church or chapel, whatever, and somebody would ring a bell, that would remind me of the fight, cause and effect. And it was really weird. And it was like, boom, it came right back here again and started to hit me. And it was like, God, the fight. I go to my bed at night, I'd shut my eyes, I try and get excited for it, but for some reason I was never excited for it. I was always very nervous about it. But let me jump on this for a wee bit here. And I think some boxers let's just say fighters, because you've got karate, judo, MMA, K1, we're all fighters, by the way. We were all fighters. Nobody's better than anybody else, by the way. The thing is just sitting there and trying to get this out my system, you know, and just try to think about other things, and I couldn't. I could only think about the fight. But let me tell you this right now. It didn't bother me to get my jaw broke, my leg broke, because in Muay Thai, you know, there was there was no shin guards, there was no head guards, there was no body shields. That's another podcast. It was just boxing gloves and pair of shorts and anklets, which is like a wee thin material thing for there. Some folk used to say that was more of a ankle support than it was anything else, but some folks said it was actually part of the uniform. And I liked it. I liked it being part of the uniform for some reason, because I was following the ties in my way up in Thai boxing for there and watching it. So that became part of my uniform. But no man wants beat. No man wants beat. Let's rephrase that. The day and age we live in, no man or woman wants beat. You walk in that ring, you're prepared to take a lot of punishment. You know you're going in there for a lot of punishment, but you don't want to see the other guy's hand, you know, being raised up, and the winner is for there. You want to be the sole winner. And you know, I remember somebody says to me, and because I've been to that many counsellors and psychoanalysts and psychosis or whatever you call them for there, I've been to so many when I was younger. And I remember one says to me, you know, do you know why you pick boxing? Do you know why you're involved in boxing and the sport you're in? And I says, I like it because it's you. It's single. It's a single. That's why you were never interested in football. This is what this counsellor says to me. That's why you're never interested in football. It's not that you don't want to share, but it's an individual thing. If you've got 11 guys in a team, one guy scores a goal, although that's a team effort, they're all jumping about and brilliant, great, that's smashing. But when you're in the fight game, you are the winner. One person. Everybody looks at you. They don't look at a team, they look at you. I hope I'm wording this right, because I'm definitely a team player without a doubt. Anybody I've ever trained me through the ranks that watching this, they would definitely tell you that. But single, it was just me. It had to be me for there. So I was always told that, and I believed that. You know, didn't believe anything else they said, but I believed that. But no man wants to get beat. And that was my fear. My fear was getting beat, and it's really weird because when you watch a lot of Mike Tyson things these days, and folk will say, "My God, what was Mike Tyson scared of?" And you know, not that I'm comparing myself to Mike Tyson here, every not at all. But why see he's this, he's that. Let me tell you right now, I was super fit for my fight. Super fit. You couldn't pinch an inch off me. I was a solid. I'm sure I was welterweight. I'm sure solid welterweight. I was hard as nails, without a doubt. But I just had this fear inside me. I had the fear. The fear just was like, why is this not going away? But I didn't understand it then because I was never taught it. I'll go as far as to say my coach didn't understand maybe that fight or flight thing and this and that, which I'm not bringing anybody down for that. It's probably just wasn't in the vocabulary then. It was just a fight mode of, you know. But looking back now, because I'll do an analysis on it, you know, and talking about fear, because this is what some folk were asking me. It's as I say, other guys' hand being raised made me ill. It made me ill. I didn't want that because there's other battles, and other battles is what do people think of you after it? Because let me tell you a wee story on this one for here. I'll just sit myself a bit better. And this is one that I wrote, and I wrote in a poem, and I'll put the poem up on Facebook for folk to see for there. And it was called "The Fight," and the fight was about me in my first fight, Barbaras and that. But I was bullied when I was younger, and some folk thought that I wasn't up to the task in this fight because they thought that being bullied would carry on into the ring and I'd probably get smashed up. But that was fake friends. We're not going to have track here. We're still talking about fear. That was fake friends who thought that I just wasn't up to it, you know, for there, blah, blah, blah. But my first fight, that was the night that changed Stephen Mayer forever. the journey that I'm still on, by the way. I'm still on at 52 years of age. I think I was about 18 then when I did that. I was about 18. And it was the journey that I'm still on. And it's just that people that I thought were there for me weren't there for me. Some folk were 100%, but quite a lot of them weren't. I'd actually picked the wrong batch of pals. But anyway, that was worrying me. That was my fear. That was my fear that, oh my God, I'm going to get I'm going to lose. And by the way, you don't think, I'm going to be outpointed. You think this person's going to eat you up, mangle you, boom, cheerio, spark, clean out, because you've seen that many videos, you know, on Thai boxing fights and boxing and guys getting sparkled, and you worry yourself. You put it in your head and you absolutely worry yourself. Two battles. One is lost in the ring, and two, what happens when you come out through the ring? You know, the people, you know, just with the bullying thing start again because people thought I wasn't the fighter that I claimed to be. That's another story. So that was definitely a battle in itself. But and I done a wee thing on that called the fight. I'll put that on Facebook for maybe a couple of days. So I remember the day of the fight, and I woke up. Boom! By the way, it was like getting hot with a ton of bricks. I swear to God. Now some fighters might come on this and go, "Don't understand that," because it didn't bother me, mate. I couldn't wait. I was different. This is what I used to say to Big Archie Mackay. It wasn't Archie Mackay's fight, by the way, but I used to say to Big Archie Mackay in the boxing in Forswood ABC. And when a fight came off doing it, the General Motors, no General Motors, the miners, right? And I used to be near after the first one, always there, right? And Big Archie used to go and go, here, son, what's this? You know, you're blah, blah, blah. You're here straight away. I goes, Archie, do you know what I want? I just want to come in. I want to get my hands wrapped up. I want gloved up. I want to do the first fight. And I just want to go in and fight it. And that's it. And he used to always laugh when I said that to him because I hated waiting. And that's just something I think I've always done. I think to this day I still hate waiting. Good or bad quality? Don't know. Psychologists, you can jump on this video, you know. Good luck with that one. But anyway, it was I woke up that morning and I was just, oh my God. I thought somebody had put a big rod right in there. I was all gone, this and that, boom. So I remember going down to the venue, the boxing ring, and that was getting built. And that's the reality. The ring's getting built, seats are getting put out. You know, Everton was a lot of tickets sold for this. By the way, I think it was a sellout in the Civic Centre in Motherwell. It was absolutely stowed. It was mobbed. So the went to the venue, and then you start to see other fighters coming in. And then Master Sken had top fighters like Oliver Harrison, Humphrey Harrison, Crew Philip Nurse, Sandy Holt, William Hilditch. William Hilditch, who was my favourite. I used to do private lessons with William down in Manchester. He was my favourite. We other fighters and Master Sken. When you see these guys have done it. British champions, European champions, world champions, 100%. And they've been through it so many times. And I always remember, you know, like Sandy Holt would sit and then he would chat away to me and he would talk about it and this and that. So originally I was supposed to fight this guy and he must have been about 6'1". Now, I'm 5'9", right? 5'9". And you like to yourself and you go, look at his size. But Muay Thai does away with that. Muay Thai eliminates that. That's nothing in Muay Thai because it's all leg kicks, you know, for there. And I always remember Sandy Holt saying, low kick, low kick, low kick, low kick. You know, we've got this guy, no problem. But for some reason, I felt really calm because I was sitting here talking to a guy who was a European Muay Thai boxing champion, and I was surrounded by the best team, which I still think to this day was the best team to be running about. And I'm sporting, sitting the wrong shorts, you know, the famous red and yellow shorts. And I really felt the part. But then the crowds will start coming in and you go into a doctor and then your heart raises again. So you start to get scared again. The fear creeps back in again, you know, as if I just wanted Sandy in my pocket all the time, which wasn't going to happen because he's building the show. So then it came back to me that I wasn't fighting that guy. That guy never passed his medical. So I was like, all right. But you know what's weird? Something came over me. It was like, boom. I'm not saying I was like, oh, good, I'm not fighting, because I did want to fight, but I did want to fight, but something came over me. But was he fighting this guy? I don't know. Maybe the right thing did play a part with me. As much as you're taught it's no, it probably played a part in my subconscious. So what happened was I was fighting this other guy. I don't want to name this guy's name. I'm very pally with this guy now, and I'm not going to mention his name because there was a few things regarding certain things with this fight. But I think it's best that I don't mention his name. Put it this way, he's a very good guy. He's a very good coach, a very good person, and he's a good guy. Definitely a good guy. So anyway, this guy was a tank. Oh man, I see the shoulders on him and everything, and you'll see at the end of this video, because I'm going to put the fight up on the end of the video, and you'll see the guy walking in, and he was a tank, biceps, shoulders, everything that goes with it. Strong guy, by the way, strong guy, 100% a strong guy. And so anyway, I saw him, and I says, right, this is it. This is the guy I'm going to be fighting. I think he was about roughly the same size as me, if I'm right there, mate. You could private mail me on that, but I'm sure you were maybe the same size, but what a tank you were. But one thing you'll need to let me know is, were you a welterweight? Were you a welterweight? He was in good nick. The two of us were in good nick. So anyway, I always remember getting into the changing room, and they were talking about 3-tape rules in amateur boxing, and how that's something that doesn't happen in Thai boxing. And so I always remember this guy was taping my hands up, and the guy that was next to me was sitting chatting to me, was Crew Phil. If any UFC fighters fighters out there, or MMA guys know, Crew Phil's top quite a few of the top UFC fighters, by the way. He owns the Watt Gym in New York. That's where he stays now. That's where he teaches now. And what a fighter! Crew Philip Nurse was absolutely amazing. He was fighting in the same bill, and so he was getting a wee chat with him and stuff like that. And but with all the fighters in the room, but they were so relaxed, they were so calm. They've done this before. They've done this 17 times, you know. And I was sitting there like a daft wee boy. I was like, oh my God. And I was nervous. I was getting even more nervous. And, you know, and it's just like something that's in here. And I just knew the time's getting closer and closer and closer. We drink. It's bouncing out of place here. Look at that. What am I all about? You know what I mean? So, and then next thing, I remember this guy coming in and saying, listen, Stephen Mayer, going about 5 minutes. Boom. I was like, wow, this is it. Gloves go on, right? And see, when the gloves went on, a fight glove is different from a sparring glove or a bag glove. It's smaller glove, everything for there. It's designed for fighting. And I remember my hands were absolutely solid, absolutely solid. But I was still scared. The fear is what we're talking about here, was still sitting there. Fear was still there. And I was like, right, but I'm surrounded by the best. But remember, I'm walking in the ring myself. When you walk in that ring, the walk for the boxing ring to the changing room to the boxing ring is probably the longest walk in the world, by the way. Seriously. Longest walk. Even if the ring's about 4 foot away from your changing room, what a walk. And I'm sure some fighters will come on here and say, Stephen, I agree. I totally agree with you for there. And I remember, and you'll see this at the video at the end, because I'll make this as a wee cream on that one. I'll show you the video at the end for there. And so I remember going, right, my gown got put on and all that. And Master Sken was chatting to me, and I get the Moncon put on my head, you know, and the Moncon, that wards away evil spirits and things like that, you know, and the Thais all believe that, the Thai boxing. And this was it, by the way. There was no, do you know what? Go and take this off, because I knew if I did, my name, I'm not saying my name was anything, but it would have been super ruined if I did that, because everybody was waiting on me. Everybody was waiting on me outside, and it's like, I can't back out of this. This is it, you know. So as you'll see in the end there, I remember walking out, and what a roar. See, when you hear fighters talk about how they drew off of people, or you'll hear singers say this, they drew off the crowd, this and that, blah blah blah. That's the exact same as what I felt as a fighter. I still felt fear, still was in me, right? But you know, I felt as though all the eyes and everything was on me, and they were shouting my name. And it was Stephen, right? It was all coming in for there. and I felt amazing. I felt, God, this is good. There's a wee conflict, amazing fear. I just couldn't put it together. I couldn't get rid of one or whatever, blah, 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 for there. So then I remember I went over the ropes and I jumped over the ropes. That wasn't even planned. That was not even planned. And I jumped over the ropes and I remember putting my hands up for air and I've arrived. You know, I'd arrived in the sport and I'd arrived on who I was as a person and everything that I'd been training for in my life and everything that I became today. And this is what I inject into a lot of young ones now. Where you be a fighter, swimmer, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You inject into them for there, what it's all about. And I remember, and I didn't know the full Ramu at the time. And I only done a wee bit of the Ramu, the Waiku dance, respect to my teacher and my camp and things like that for there. And it was like weird. See when we met up and the referee says, none of this, none of that, none of this, in the event of boom, boom, boom. I can't even 100% remember him saying a lot of these things. I can remember it if you just watching fights out with. And I remember going back and looking back. See when that bell went, it's as if somebody just reached in fear and chucked it away. Fear was gone. That was it. I was there. I was totally there. Something came over me that I'd never seen before, and I became a bit an animal, a bit nasty, and I attacked the guy. That became my style of fighting, which wasn't really evident in my sparring, but it became my style of fighting. I just wanted to attack. I just wanted to destroy everything for there, blah, blah, blah. I didn't want nothing else. I went in, barrage punches and kicks and this and that. He's a strong guy. I put him down with a knee strike, but I think that was maybe a fluke more than anything for there. And then what happened was the ref says to me, neutral corner, but that wasn't even registering with me for there, And then I could see Sandy Holt going like, it's neutral corner. I went, oh, right. I understand now, because I just wanted to get my hands back on him again. I wanted to fight. And the next thing is we put him back in and I came out in southpaw. And I remember I switched 1, 2, boom, left hook, caught him lovely. Missed with the right low kick. That was coming out of the top for there. That was 1, 2. That was one of my favourite combinations. 1, 2 left hook, right low kick for there. And it missed with that. Hit him, boom, guy hot to deck. That was it. Clean out. 36-second knockout. And the crowd was going crazy and everything felt great and brilliant. And it was like, man, that fear was just, it was gone. And there was no sign of it and nothing like that for there. But you know what? Before I finish off here, and I'll post the fight up and I'll show you it for there, was I looked at my mates, my ex-mates, certain folk. I looked outside and they knew that no Stephen had arrived, but Mairsy had arrived. Simple as that. That's another story for there. But do you know what the weird thing is? When I fought again after that, fear was still there again. It happens every time, and it's how you control it. I want to thank you for listening to my wee podcast on fear. We'll bring other fear things in for there, and enjoy the video.
This fight will consist of 3 2-minute rounds with 1 minute's interval. Could Steve Haitley come to the ringside, please? Steve Haitley. Mr. Haitley Senior and Mr. Haitley Junior. I don't know whether the fight will be best inside the ring or outside. Fighters to the centre of the ring, please.
I see some points.